Welcome back to Character Select, Dave Tyler. Blade
What's
Runner.
up?
Still battling it out. The
Fuck you want?
Never heard of it.
Nixon's.
Alright. You seen this girl? We know
No. Okay.
we know
Why
her
are we
answer to
asking
that
about
one.
cheese?
You know what?
Because cheese is a banned substance.
Yeah, but where did we hear about that?
I found.
We picked up the cheese.
Was that at the
Hideout.
right? That's
Yeah.
right. What are you doing, kitty cat?
It's a killer, I kid you not. Only 35 thou. Yeah, red, orange,
See, I like
blue,
this
puke
guy.
green, any color you want. Just give me 24 to hose the graffiti off. Just kidding. Ask for the man, Crazy Legs Larry, Toodaloo. Admiring that bishy cat, ain't you? I don't blame you. It's a classic ride in a deluxe sport package. It'll push 125 without so much as a shake. Of course, you gotta find the road for it.
That's always the problem.
125
Crazy
kilometers
Legs,
or
Larry Hirsch.
miles?
Pleased to meet you.
Ray McCoy.
You can call me Crazy, you can call me Larry, you can even call me Crazy Legs Larry. But don't call me if you don't think a hot set of wheels ain't necessary.
Okay.
The beast
Wait,
is exceptional.
Don't call me
Mechanical is
if you
Pacific
think
Rim
a hot set of
flawless
wheels
as
ain't
usual,
necessary. Okay.
But they also save some of the classic
There's three
styling of
negatives,
the
so
old
it's still
GM
negative.
days.
All right.
Looks like a piece of work.
It's like math.
Forget those fibroplast Filipino
Don't
hips
call
everyone's
me if
driving
you
around.
don't think.
This is real. Just feast your eyes on this.
Sure, dude. Whatever.
You see it? You
Yeah,
see
look,
it?
if
That's
you have a
actual
negative and then a
chrome, the real
positive,
stuff.
If you have a
They
negative
saved
and a
couple
negative,
hundred
it's a
sheets of
positive.
monochrome from
If you have a
But
negative and a negative and a
again.
negative.
It's completely legal
Yeah.
and everything. Beautiful, isn't it?
I don't think I've ever seen it before.
And you probably won't ever see it again unless you steal this puppy.
Look, crazy.
And honestly,
McCoy.
I'm here to talk to you about things. Have you seen this girl?
How about this girl? She look familiar?
you kidding? She ain't old enough to drive.
You've never seen her?
She looks kind of familiar.
Think real hard.
Maybe you should try that arcade next door. She looks like the kind of girl you see there all the time.
I'll do that. I hope you got paperwork for all these vehicles.
Are we
Wait.
kids or what, Ray? You're talking to Crazy Legs Larry Hirsch here.
I take that as a yes.
You can take it any way you want. Just don't take it for a test drive in the 4th sector.
Got him.
I hope you got paperwork
I
for
think.
all
Well,
You-
we're supposed to ask him about the black sedan, but oh, we have to go back to the police station for that. God damn it. This walkthrough lied.
Rip. Fucking rip. I blame you for this, Dave.
I mean, as well you should. I'm not properly citing my sources.
Right. Speaking of adventure games, you know what adventure game I really weirdly remember a lot of?
Which one?
Did you ever play Titanic Adventure Out of Time?
Another retirement in the 4th sector today.
No, but I've heard of it.
I remember playing that game a lot when I was
The
little.
mainframe confirmed what I'd already guessed. The car from Chinatown was the same vehicle that had smashed
It's
the
apparently
highway
on
at
Steam.
Runciter's. The car was registered to
Why?
a woman named Dectora.
Why?
She bought it from a used
It's
car lot in
terrible.
the 4th
It looks
sector.
awful, I
ran
should
the
say.
name through records and came up empty. The
Well,
used
that's
car lot
fine.
checked out clean too, but maybe the owner could tell me something.
I shouldn't judge a book by its cover, you know?
I mean, look at this thing.
Scanning video.
Look at the top right picture right there.
Yeah.
Adding enhanceable photographs to Kaya database.
Look at the top right photo.
Well, I looked at this one first.
Hawker's Circle.
Look how beautiful it is. Look at that guy. Look at him. Look how handsome he is.
He looks like he's like rolling his eyes back, but he's not. Oh yeah, looking good.
He's not even blinking.
McCoy, did you go into Esper and bring up pictures of yourself and print off like 15 hard copies? Yeah, it's a good fucking headshot there, Chief.
It's like taking butt shots on the copier.
Yeah,
He looks familiar. Give me a hard copy of that.
that's
There's
Ezo.
there's also another adventure game I remember weirdly
Mhm.
a long time ago that I had So way back in the day when I had like I think it was a Macintosh. It was like
Yeah.
Goose-a? Give
Pre,
me a
like-
hard copy of that.
pre like iMac or whatever.
Yeah.
And we didn't have enough money to buy like games or whatever, so I played the free demos you would get on like Macintosh and whatever.
Yeah. Yeah, it was
There was,
the
like,
source
this-
of a lot of fun for me too. So.
Right. So I remember playing like this Jurassic Park game on my dad's Macintosh a long time ago, but I also remember this adventure game where like for like the first 30 minutes of it is you trying to figure out how to light a lantern.
Mm-hmm.
It like involves you like pumping gas into this like you get this lantern and you have to like pump it up and like find the matches and light it and whatever. I think it involved Atlantis for some reason. But that's one of those games that I weirdly remember a lot, even though I played like almost nothing of it.
Right.
Same as the Tim Curry Frankenstein game.
The Tim Curry Frankenstein game.
Have you not seen that one?
I haven't, but it's got Tim Curry, so it's immediately a 10 out of 10.
We gotta play that game then. It's Frankenstein Through the Eyes of the Monster from 1996.
God.
And it is Tim Curry starring as Dr. Frankenstein. And you are playing as
shit
a
gets
Frankenstein's
around. Give me a hard
monster.
copy of that.
It's freaking ridiculous. Oh my god.
But I just really remember because it was it's just one of those fucking shitty demos that they had on the Macintosh.
Mm-hmm.
Give me a hard
And
copy.
I just remember playing. It was like you get like maybe 30 minutes of it, and that's
Right.
it. And I just remember playing that game over and over and over and over again.
There was... Did you ever play Bioforge?
Me? Give me a
I
hard
did
copy
not.
of that.
Bioforge was like this weird alone-in-the-dark kind of game.
Uh-huh.
And it was... You woke up as like a cyborg with no memory, and you had to escape from...
That's damn strange.
Right.
Give me a
Oh!
hard copy of that.
I just realized what's damn strange about this.
What?
He's not reflected in the reflection.
Well, then why is he there? Is this
That-
photo been edited?
Yes.
Well, then
That's
how
my
could you...
guess.
Well, who edited it then?
I don't know. Somebody who wanted me to think that I'm a rep,
Hmm.
presumably.
China bar.
Yeah, Bioforge is like one of those games that it's like, I don't know what I'm doing, but within 20 minutes of this demo, I'm apparently beating a man to death with his own arm. And it's weird. And I did it so that I could get a fork. What the
Right.
fuck? It's so weird.
You know what? You know the worst thing about like all those old DOS games and whatever for those old like demos and whatever.
Yeah.
I don't fucking remember the name of half of them.
Oh god, yeah.
There was a dungeon crawler that was on like the list of like free demos for that platform or whatever. And I remember playing that demo a lot. I don't remember what the fucking thing was called. And it's like, how am I supposed to look that up? It's a dungeon crawler.
Was it D&D or
I don't know. I don't
you
remember
gotta-
enough. I don't remember enough about it.
Yeah, you gotta have more of a starting point than that.
But you know, I played it when I was like, 12.
Ray, how you
So how am I
doing?
supposed to remember that?
Just
That was a
fine,
long
crazy.
time ago.
You've been thinking about the cat, haven't you? I don't blame you. She keeps me up at night, too. And I ain't ever even lip wrestled in the back seat. Which is definitely what's in the cards for a stud of your caliber.
Throw in a babe and maybe you got a deal.
No sweat, I'll have one over in a jiffy.
Okay,
just
dude.
kidding.
I'm concerned that you're able to promise that.
Or attempted to
You saw a
promise
black
that.
sedan a few days ago?
Black sedan? Hey, I got standards. If it ain't sporty, I got no room for it.
I've seen the registration. I know a woman bought it from you.
Oh, that sedan. Hey, look, a sexy blonde wants to pay top dollar for the ugliest car in the place. Who am I to say no?
Did you know who she was?
No, but I'd like to know her in the biblical sense, if you catch what I'm saying. Look, Ray, it ain't a crime for me to make a living.
I hope you got paperwork
It's a little
for all
fucked
the...
up, my dude.
It is pretty fucked up.
I mean, not pretty fucked up, but just a little fucked up.
The fucked upness is like a 2 out of 10.
Right.
Or 1/5 fucked up, if you will. Alright, we need to go to Anemoid Road. Yeah, I played a lot of demos, especially on like the PlayStation, because they sent out those demo discs, but there were definitely a lot of demos that I got with computer gaming magazines. The one that I remember doing over and over is there used to be a turn-based 4X space game called Ascendancy, in which one of the things was you could play as, I think it was like 16 different races and not one of them was human, which was kind of a cool thing right off the bat.
Right.
But the demo would only let you play for 5,000 days in-game, when a typical full game will take you like 50,000 days.
Right.
Any luck finding more of that dragonfly jewelry?
That's
Ah, see,
This is important.
I was right. Piece you showed me was part of a collection bought for a nightclub in 4th Sector.
You know the name of the nightclub owner?
No, senor. But my friend, he says the man is not selling.
Thanks for your help.
So we wanted to know why the hell we needed to get into that nightclub to talk to that guy. That's why he's the guy that bought all these jewelry pieces.
And now we need to know why he bought all those jewelry pieces.
Yeah.
And then why one of those jewelry pieces was at the scene of the crime.
And why
Step up.
Sadiq is wearing
Mama
another one.
Isabella cook you something special. Put a glow in your cheek.
McCoy, LPD. Mind if I ask you a couple of questions?
Questions, they always need answers.
But yeah, Ascendancy ended up not being a very good game because the AI was broken and could not actually do things very effectively. So it was more just playing it for your own enjoyment. It came out on the iPad in like 2010, and then it died in the 64-bit update to iPad, so can't play it anymore.
You know what game I played a lot when I was
What?
little and then got a Steam reboot?
What?
What is it? The Logical Journey of the Zoombinis or whatever?
Ah, yeah, I remember that.
My
And then there
cousin
was-
had that. My cousin had that on her computer when I was young, and every time we would go over to
Mia
her
and
house, I
Murray
would
tell
play
me
that
you're
game.
using cheese in your stew. Real cheese.
I don't think I ever played that one. I did hear about the
I could take a sample of that stew you're cooking back to the
the
lab and
parody
test
of it, which was the illogical journey of the Zambonis,
You know her.
Right.
Where'd you get it?
which was
My sister.
very different
She got
apparently. But anyway,
connections.
Where can I find her?
She back in Jamaica,
all right,
man.
we're talking about
Far away
cheese.
from here.
Uh-huh. Man,
She
cheese
send me
fucking
cheese once,
delicious.
maybe
I
twice a
could go for
month.
some cheese. My cats are cheese thieves.
Funny
My
thing you
cat does
asking
not
about
like
the
anything
cheese.
except his
Last
dry
week,
food and
this
his
ugly little man, he
cat
run
Go-Gurt.
by, grab a whole box of empty takeout cartons right off the counter.
Also, I get him
Next door,
those Bonito
they just
fish
laugh.
flakes or
See
whatever.
the guy not
Yeah.
be so happy when he opened
He
them
likes
cartons.
those.
What's that have to do with the cheese?
Speaking of
Cheese hidden in
back
that
to
box,
like
Mom.
adventure games,
Keeping it safe till I cook up a new
you know
batch.
what series I
How
just
can I
saw
tell
is
police
getting
to bring
a
back box? They find cheese, they shut me down.
A
This guy who
reboot?
robbed you. What do you look like?
reboot slash sequel slash remake or whatever?
Bad clothes, colors way too bright.
Siberia.
Funny bow ties.
With a
Maybe
C
you
or with
look
an
for this
S?
ugly little
S.
piece, yeah?
Okay,
I'm thinking you not really care about the
that's a
cheese.
whole other thing for me.
You're right. But I still think you ought to get yourself a different secret ingredient.
Bet, man.
Nobody
That cheese
remembers
been
Siberia
nothing
with
but
a
trouble
C,
for
but
Mama
me, I
Isabella.
do. It was a weird ass game. Anyway, let's concentrate here for a second.
This guy work
I
for
mean,
you?
we don't have to we don't have to pay
No.
attention right
But
now.
I wish you do.
You sure?
I don't.
All right, you don't remember Sadiq.
You send a lot.
Blah 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 blah. Do we want
Yeah,
some
see?
stew? Let's get
You're
some
not paying
stew.
That
attention.
stew's looking tasty.
Can I buy it with the cheese in it?
All right, and then there's something else that we need to do here. which is...
Get another drink? Because, man, I could go for one.
Oh, right. Okay. If we run out here... Hey, look, it's a fish market.
Mm-hmm.
Can you tell me about the scale I found?
You know who deals in insects down here?
I have every kind of fish for you. Blowfish, dorado, miniature sailfish.
I'm sorry, did you say dragon?
No, thanks. I got a dog at home.
Fish just as good as dog.
No, my dog is real.
Real? Oh, you must make it.
Let's get back.
You try there. Good luck with dog, friend. Hope he stays healthy.
Thanks. No, wait, come...
Are we sure it's a
God damn.
fish scale is the thing?
No, we're not, but it is. So,
Ah, I
Come
see,
on.
you're using your memory.
I'm using my memory.
Is this scale from a fish?
There we go.
Same as other one. Not fish. Snake scale.
What other one?
Other police show me scale from same snake. I send him to Abdul Hassan.
How could you tell I was police?
Both of you walking around look confused, like you in wrong place.
I'm willing to bet that the other cop that was walking around was Deckard.
I can't remember if that's something that happened in the movie.
He definitely goes to Anemoid Row at some point.
Well, I know, but I don't remember if there's anything about, like, a
Anything
snake
unusual
scale or
happening
anything.
down
I
here?
know there's a lot of
I'll
things
pass.
about, like, origami unicorns
Yeah.
made out of foil.
Okay. Oi. Okay. So we have two things that we need to do here. How do you
Gotta
think
go.
they can...
Mainframe, shooting range.
How do you think they confirm that somebody's a replicant? Like, if they're that human, are they still robots inside, or...?
I don't know. I'd have to watch the movie, I guess. I mean, I guess there's, like, some kind of biological marker, maybe, or whatever. The Voight-Kampff test, I guess, is the dead giveaway.
Yeah. And even that's not 100%. You! There we go. Nope, never mind.
Are we supposed to be getting something from that photo?
Well, the guy told us about a blonde woman that bought the car.
Mm-hmm.
And we're supposed to get that it's her, but we didn't. So
Ground floor.
it's fine. It's not actually important, but
Did you
All right.
fuck up again, Dave?
nope.
Have you ruined us once more?
Incorrect.
You monster.
All right.
He's finally dead and gone.
I can't do anything in here. What the hell?
You couldn't click on the thing on the desk?
Apparently
'Cause
not.
that certainly looks like something you can click on.
I'm clicking all over that shit.
It is really annoying, especially since you come in the room and it's not there and then it pops into existence.
Yep. Conspicuously placed object.
Conspicuously not the same art style as the background.
Alright, now we've got to go to...
It's like how in like old cartoons you can tell which part of the wall is going to break.
Mm-hmm. Or... Yeah,
window
because
or whatever.
Because shit's just painted different.
Yep.
That was one of the nice things about the rubber hose animation, was that it was all moving. You couldn't tell shit.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. We're gonna skip this because this does not change. Creepy ass owl.
Beautiful.
The
Hi,
owl?
Rachel.
It's a flawless replica. We used a real one as a model.
Owls are...
Yes, I'm Rachel. Dr. Terrell is very busy. I'm fully familiar.
Yeah.
Your suspect is out.
I thought is it a little. Yeah.
Blah, 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 blah,
As I
blah.
explained to Mr. Deckard earlier, I've given the Nexus 6 model a pass. I've given, and that's well, you do understand the need for the Nexus 6 to have an identity.
No, I'd please. I have not. Then
All right, I'm glad we had that sort of talk. All right, taking this bonsai. Let's go! All right, you have to have that conversation. You do have to have that conversation, no matter what. We need to go to the Bradbury Building with its long-ass parking cutscene for some reason.
That's just how it do.
Yeah, apparently the way that they animated the background, like all the clouds and stuff like that, I don't exactly know the science behind this. There's a documentary on the making of this game, which is cool. But most of this stuff was animated with voxels.
So like Minecraft.
Like a decade and a half before Minecraft used that
Right,
for pixels.
it's all volumetric, like clouds and stuff like that.
Right.
yes, I'm looking for J.F. Sebastian.
That's me.
McCoy, LPD. You had a break-in?
I don't think I called anyone.
I was already here. I was chasing one of the perpetrators.
Well, everything's all right now. I'm pretty sure I can handle it.
You may think you can, but believe me, you can't. Better if I check it out.
Well, if you insist.
All right. So now we got to talk to this guy
I
properly.
don't think they took anything. I don't really have anything.
I mean, you
here
say
of any
break in,
value.
but we were here
You
before,
work for Tyrell
broke in,
Corporation?
and then
Yes, sir.
got
I'm one of the
kicked the
principal
shit out of
design
him on the
engineers
roof.
for Dr. Terrell. He's a very nice man. You know, he even fronted me the money to buy this building. It's a landmark, you know. You really should see the front edifice. They put some amazing detail into it.
You feeling all right?
Oh, sure. I'm fine.
You wouldn't be hiding anybody, would you?
No, sir. There's nobody here but me and my friends.
What friends?
Creepy ass little dolls.
Evening, General. See? I make friends.
He almost looks...
He's plenty...
Look,
Well, if you want...
you got it.
All right, so let's save here really quick. Talkative Crims. All right. So we can't say Nexus 6. Nexus 6
Okay.
is bad.
Okay.
You know the design subcons down on the row, Miraji and Chu?
I've heard of them, but I've never seen them. I don't go in for the parties and stuff, and I never go down to the row.
Okay.
You ever work with a Dr. Eisenduller?
We're in different fields. I'm in basic biogenetic design, and he works on the practical application of off-world physics. He seems to be a very nice man.
Who happens to be dead.
Dead?
He was murdered, probably by a replicant.
But replicants aren't allowed on Terra.
No
But
shit.
they're here, nonetheless. And who
That's
do you
kind of
think
the whole
they'll start
point of the
looking for
Blade
next?
Runners.
How well do you know Dr. Tyrell?
Oh, I'm not sure anyone really knows him. But I can tell you this, he's a great man. And a
Uh-huh.
brilliant genetic designer.
Sure.
Dr. Terrell and I play chess every week. I've only beaten him once.
Talk to me about the twins.
You mean Luther and Lance? They were Dr. Terrell's favorites until he let them go. Nobody really knows why, either.
You think they hold a grudge against Tyrell?
Maybe. But they're decent fellows, Mr. McCoy. I don't think they'd ever do a mean thing to anybody. They're real smart, too. Almost as smart as Dr. Terrell.
Maybe they're too smart to keep around. Too much competition for the old man.
Oh, they could never take Dr. Terrell's place.
How about this? Do you think they're the type who might help out renegade replicants?
You're a Blade Runner.
Okay,
aren't
so
you?
that cuts off the conversation. God damn it.
You said you were here about the burglary.
The guys who broke in might...
What in the world would a replicant want?
You worked on the Nexus.
Just a little bit.
Would you say...
They're supposed to.
So, maybe they want to...
I think you should leave.
Yeah, so now he won't talk
Got
to
the
us
straight
anymore.
scoop?
I think you should.
So
I mean, do we get all we needed out of him?
I don't know. I want to make sure that we do.
Okay.
So
You know the design.
okay.
Jim, just fast forward whatever we need to fast forward.
But
I mean, we're not fast forwarding this. This will only take a second.
I mean,
what do you
leave it
think
up to
the deal
Jim.
was with Runsiter and the twins?
Deal? I don't think I understand.
Runsiter was paying the twins for something. I saw the cash hidden inside a statue.
How would I know?
Come on, Sebastian. I heard you on the machine. You guys are buddies, right?
There were rumors that the twins were selling some of the animal prototypes to him.
You think that had something to do with their being fired?
Dr. Terrell doesn't like anyone going around behind his back.
So, Tyrell would really be pissed if he knew Luther and Lance were helping renegade replicants.
You're a Blade Runner, aren't you?
Okay.
But you said
The guys who
So that
who
shuts
worked
off
on
this
the
just a little
conversation.
bit.
Would you say
They're supposed to be stronger, and
so? Maybe they want to.
I think you should listen.
So no matter what happens, once we start getting close to it, he fucking tells us to shut
Shuts
up.
down, and it's like, fuck off.
So that's fine. But now we know what the hell the deal was between the twins, and I was right. It was they were selling them prototype fake animals. So let's see here. Also, I think the person that wrote this guide does not know about the randomness of the preps.
Right.
Which is hilarious to me.
He probably wrote it like based on his playthrough.
Right. It's like I saved at the beginning and it's always the same, so. Do. Alright, she's not here yet.
We play some Command and Conquer Red Alert.
Ugh. Then we'd have to play Command and Conquer Red Alert. Lucy, where are you? Come on. Da, 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 da. Where is she? God damn it.
Didn't we have to like go through the maze or something first? Because she was like hanging out at one of the arcade machines, right?
Yeah. Alright. So we're just gonna click here a lot to make McCoy waste all of his energy running through this place. But yes, I think, going back to something that we brought up like 10 minutes ago, I think the fact that there's no reflection of McCoy in that thing, in that picture, means that he was doctored into the picture in an attempt to convince him that he is a rep, so that he will help the reps. But that's just my guess.
Could be.
Dun, 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 dun. There she is.
You're sick, Lucy.
No, I'm not.
Yes, you are.
Father told me to watch out for you.
I'm not gonna hurt you.
Have you always lived on Terra?
Yes.
I always dreamed Terra would be so special and beautiful. Birds and flowers and trees and blue water. Like on the video.
Keep looking, lady.
So different from everything where I was.
There's another hunter after your family.
We know. The woman who smokes.
You've got to get out of here.
You're not the hunter anymore?
Go, quickly.
Thank you.
So she's definitely a rep.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Alright. Whoop. Also, I don't think that Crystal is ever a replicant, but Crystal can be a rep sympathizer.
Right.
Which just raises further questions. Hey, guess what we get to deal with now?
That guy from last time where he wanted us to shoot him.
Yep. It's true. Talkative Crims. And then we will finally be back to where we were before.
Hooray!
Hey, man.
You're that cat from Howie Lee's. McCoy, right? We keep bumping into each other. You want an autograph? I know you ain't heard of me yet, but Gordo Frizz's autograph's gonna be worth a pile of chinion someday.
I'll hold my breath. I'm gonna ask you a few questions.
Man, don't you got anything better to do than hassle innocent people at their place of work?
Clearly not.
Make it snappy, okay?
I really appreciate your patience.
I mean, we already know about Lucy, right?
Maybe he has the inside scoop on cheese. So what do we ask then?
Well, we were looking for Zubin, right? No, Zubin was the other guy.
Yeah, maybe he's the cook.
What about the job?
I didn't know Taffy was hiring your type.
You mean my type, as in talented, right?
Sure.
I had to fill in last minute for that snake woman.
Did you hear what happened to her?
Snake woman?
She went on permanent vacation.
That's right. She was retired by a Blade Runner.
Decker
She
killed
was one of
her.
those skin jobs? Between you and me, I hear they're all over the place down here. Look, I'd love to jawbone with you all night, but I'm being paged for my set. Check it out.
God, I just don't even like the way he walks.
Right.
Hey, is everybody having a good time tonight?
Nope.
What does a marriage and a tornado have in common? First, there's a lot of sucking and blowing, and then you lose your house.
Nobody's laughing,
You know what my
Gordo.
first wife's nickname was?
Got him.
Twister. The doctor calls up his patient. I got bad news and I got worse news. The bad news is you only got 24 hours to live. The patient says, what could be worse than that? The doctor says, I've been trying to reach you since yesterday.
Da-dum.
Guess what happens to a replicant who does his job really well? Early retirement, baby. I see we got a celebrity in the audience. Can I get a spot, please? That's right. It's one of the boys from the local Blade Runner unit. One of the LPD's finest, Ray McCoy. Let's give a big hand for Rep Detect McCoy. He's protecting us poor slobs, ladies and gentlemen. He even thinks you're a replicant. He can waste you right where you stand. Nice job, eh, detective?
It doesn't quite work that way.
Doesn't, eh? What if I pretended to be a replicant?
That just an excuse for your lousy act, Gordo?
That snake dance event worked here. Zora, she was a rep. And her picture's gonna be on every front page tomorrow.
Too bad she'll never read it.
How are you sure someone's a rep, detective?
There's a test.
There's a test.
Test? What replicant's gonna sit still for a test?
If I'm trying to question someone and he runs, that's a pretty good sign.
Could be a pretty good sign that you need to bathe more often.
Da-dum. Alright. Saving stupid crims.
Do what you gotta do, McCoy. If you gotta shoot, that's cool.
I mean,
Come on, McCoy. Why don't you make me famous?
why would we want
Get
to
off
kill
it.
him?
You're no replicant.
How do you know? I could be a martyr for the cause, baby.
Every rep I've ever seen wants to live, not die, pal.
Yeah.
What are you, an expert?
I've been around.
Are we gonna arrest him for being a rep sympathizer, or do we let him go? Or do we arrest him just because he's an asshole?
Well, I mean, why would we don't have anything we can really arrest him on, right?
Hey, we can arrest anybody that we want.
Yeah, but for what?
Being a dick? Hold him for 24 hours at least.
I guess.
You may not be a rep, but you're a damn rep sympathizer for sure. Now we're gonna take a little ride downtown.
Yeah? And what? You'll put me on that Voight Kampf machine? My 15 minutes of fame, baby. It ain't as good as being gunned down in the street, but what the hell?
I think his ploy, because he's not a rab.
Right.
His ploy was to be like, oh, we need to stop the Blade Runners because they're just gunning down innocent people. Look what happened to me. Right?
I was an innocent person and I got gunned down.
Keeping busy, pal?
Show's over, baby! And there ain't gonna be no encore!
Alright, cool. I'm glad we had this talk, I guess. Fucking idiot. Alright,
Mainframe and shooting range.
next time on Character Select, we've successfully dealt with that situation.
Hooray.
I guess? Maybe?
Not run away this time.
But thank you very much for watching. Make sure to click that like button down below if you liked it. And we actually now know the right
Clue database transfer complete.
series of clues for where we need to go next.
Clue.